Ever had your phone buzz on the nightstand and felt that instant, full-body jolt? It's not just a thought, it's a physical event. A flicker of heat, a change in your breathing, a sudden, sharp focus. Let's map exactly what's happening inside you from the first millisecond. Picture this. It's late, almost 11. Your phone, face down, lets out a single vibration. You flip it over. The screen glows with just 6 words. "We need to talk in the morning." Suddenly, the quiet room feels electric. That single buzz, that one sentence, has just triggered a precise, cascading chemical reaction inside you. And the timing of each step isn't random. It's an ancient, pre-programmed script your body has been perfecting for hundreds of thousands of years. Here is the plan. We will trace the next 30 minutes inside you. First, the spark that hits in under half a second. Then, the 5-second body shift. Then, the slower wave that rolls in much later. Your body runs in layers. Fast signals teach you what matters and pull your focus. Middle signals adjust your heart, breath, and muscles. Slow hormones keep you going if a real challenge follows. One buzz sets them all in motion. 0 to half a second. The prediction spark. Before you even fully register the vibration, let alone read the words, your brain has already reacted. In the first 1 or 2 tenths of a second, a pulse of the chemical dopamine is released deep inside your brain. Now, dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical people think it is. Here, it's a teaching chemical. Its job is to flag events that are important for survival or learning. It's a bright, chemical highlighter that screams, "Pay attention! This could be very good or very bad." And what really makes it fire is uncertainty. A vague message like, "We need to talk," creates a bigger dopamine spike than a clear good or bad one, because your brain is desperate to close the knowledge gap. It's a signal designed to make you learn fast. Now we hit the 1-second mark, the orienting wave. Following that dopamine spark, a different system kicks in. A tiny hub deep in your brainstem, sometimes called the blue spot, releases a puff of noradrenaline. Think of this as your brain's focus dial. It instantly sharpens your attention, almost like turning up the contrast on the world. Your pupils widen by a fraction of a millimeter, letting in more light, more data. Your hearing might even get a little sharper. This isn't panic. It's a micro-freeze, a moment of pure information gathering. It's called the orienting response, and it's your body's way of saying, "Hold on, let's get a clear picture of this before we do anything else." Lock on first. Decide what it means second. Between 1 and 5 seconds, your skin and heart join the conversation. The sweat glands in your palms and the soles of your feet activate, releasing a microscopic film of moisture. You won't feel it, but an electrode would pick it up instantly. Why there? It's an ancient reflex for grip, better traction for climbing a tree or holding a weapon. Your heart does something fascinating too, a tiny stutter step. For just a beat or two, it might actually slow down by a few beats per minute. This is part of that orienting freeze, a moment of stillness to absorb information. Then, once your brain gets the message, "This is important," it flips the switch. The acceleration begins, preparing you to act. By 5 to 60 seconds, your whole action set is online. Heart rate rises 5 to 15 beats per minute. The fine-tuned break on your heart, called vagal tone, eases off for the moment. That shows up as lower short-term heart rate variability. Breath gets a shade tighter. Shoulders lift. Your jaw may set. Muscles add a quiet load so you can reply, defend, or delay. Meaning is the fuel. We need to talk, from a boss or a partner, packs more punch than a shipping update. For 1 to 10 minutes, you often simmer. If the message hints at conflict or judgment, the arousal holds. Your mind runs the unfinished thread. Should I answer now? What did I do? In a lab, people were told to ignore their own ringing phone. When it rang, their heart rate and blood pressure went up. They felt more anxious. They also did worse on a puzzle. Not from the call content, from the unresolved cue tugging at attention. That same pull keeps you half in the room, half in the phone. 10 to 30 minutes later, long after you've put the phone down, the slow wave finally crests. This is the hormone echo, led by cortisol. If the dopamine spark was a flash of lightning and the heart rate jump was the thunder, cortisol is the slow-moving storm front. It peaks about 20 to 30 minutes after the initial alert. Its job is to mobilize your body's deep energy reserves, pulling sugar into your bloodstream so your muscles and brain have plenty of fuel. At the same time, it temporarily dials down non-essential projects, like digestion or parts of your immune response. It's your body's resource manager, shifting power to the systems you'd need in a real confrontation. A single text won't cause a huge surge, but the blueprint is the same. This late arrival isn't about the buzz itself. It's about making sure you're fueled and ready for whatever comes next in the morning. Your body also learns the bell. A friend's custom text tone becomes your tone. Your brain learns that sound pattern. The next time you hear it, even from another phone, you are already primed. As outcomes repeat, the dopamine spike shifts from the result to the cue. In plain words, the buzz becomes the headline. If last time ended in relief, the first half-second spark can shrink next time. If last time ended badly, that spark can grow. Your body is tuning the prediction to save you effort and time. Here is the twist. Maybe hits harder than yes or no. Uncertainty is jet fuel. A buzzy hint with no clarity can drive a bigger internal response than clear good or bad news. That is why batching or muting some alerts can feel calmer. Fewer dangling maybes means fewer microstorms. You still get informed, but on your terms, when your body is not yanked by surprise. Your attention gets a wider window. Your heart and breath spend less time in the half-ready state. Let's set some guardrails. Sizes differ by person, sleep, caffeine, fitness, and meaning. The ranges we mention are typical from lab studies. They are not guarantees. Dopamine is a fast teaching signal. It jumps for good surprises and bad surprises. A single buzz is mild next to a full-on social stress test. Late hormone bumps from daily pings are small and can be hard to measure. Also, hearts do not always slow first. If you are already on edge, they may just jump. Your state sets the stage. So why is your body built with these distinct, stacked layers of reaction? because it's an evolutionary masterpiece of efficiency. Think about a sound in the darkness thousands of years ago. The lightning-fast dopamine spark is the "what was that?" It tags the event as novel and important in under half a second. The 1-second noradrenaline wave is the "look closer." It sharpens your senses to gather data. The 5-second heart and sweat response is the "get ready to move." It primes your muscles for fight or flight. And the 30-minute cortisol wave is the "stay ready." It provides the long-haul fuel in case the danger doesn't pass. Your body doesn't fire up the slow, expensive hormone systems unless the fast, cheap neural systems decide it's really necessary. Tonight it's a text message, but your body is still running that ancient, life-saving playbook.
So what is the payoff?
Your body is not passive to a screen. One ping writes a tiny memory into your chemistry and rhythm. You can steer the cues, batch alerts, use gentle tones, park the phone outside the bedroom when you can. Next time you feel that tiny freeze, the warm rush, and the late echo, you will know the map your body just ran, automatically. If you enjoy clear human body science like this, subscribe and leave a quick like, and check the channel for more quiet wonders inside you. Sleep well, guard your attention, and see you next time.